the Chief O'Donnell, our good friend, who's a hero and a gentleman, and not a token of bully as labelled by the judge, is beginning a 7-month sentence in Castlereagh prison. He's going to be locked up for 18 hours out of every 24. And he's a fisherman, man of the sea, used to the wide open spaces of the sea. And he's there because he dares. Pat dares to exert his right to fish, even though Shell wants him out of their way.
Pat O'Donnell has been harassed, intimidated and assaulted by the Gardaí on numerous occasions. He was arrested twice illegally in 2008. Again in 2009 he was arrested illegally by the Gardaí. There was equipment belonging to him stolen, damaged. There was more fishing equipment stolen on him, while the Gardaí in large numbers were in the area, while there was 2 Navy gunboats in the area. And none of them seen anything. Again, when Pat O'Donnell's boat was sunk by gunmen in wetsuits, instead of the Gardaí going after the boat that's the ones that left the scene, they went in the exact opposite direction. And now, after all of that, they've managed to get Pat O'Donnell into jail for 7 months. Pat O'Donnell is not the criminal. The real facts is the Gardaí are.
What Shell want to do in Erris threatens our drinking water supply. There's only one source of a regional water supply for 10 to 12,000 people. Shell is directly attacking that source of water. So they're attacking our clean water. Their very presence attacks our clean air. They are being imposed on the proposed receiving community in Rossport, Glengad, all that area. But nobody asked the people in the first place what they thought about it. Nobody told us anything. Anything we have found out for ourselves. At this stage, the only thing we don't know is what happened behind closed doors when oil company executives met Ray Burke in 1987. But we do know the result of it, and that is that in September 1987, Ray Burke, with a stroke of his pen as Minister for Energy, did away with our 50% share of our own oil and gas reserves. He also did away with all royalty payments.
There was another incident at Glengad, again when Maura Harrington was on hunger strike, where he was standing beside a guard talking to him. I think it's 3 months jail he got for that. Again, not a hand left on the Garda, and yet Pat gets 3 months jail.
What people may not realise is that all the oil and gas off our west shore alone is, according to Eamon Ryan's department's figures, worth €420 billion. Now, the people of this country could badly do with an 80% share of that 420 billion. And instead of that, there's a few crumbs being thrown to a few local people down in North Mayo who, as anywhere, you will always find people who will take a shilling.
In normal circumstances,